Virgo, there is a theme here of lightness, freedom, dreams coming true. The first card out here is the future, and it says, plan for the future while living in the present. You are always supported by spirit. Your psychic abilities can bring you prosperity. This feels like an intuitive nudge, Virgo, that it's true what you believe you could have. The thing that you are dreaming about, praying for, fasting for, working hard for, Spirit wants you to know that it's here for you to have. And as a matter of fact, I'm getting the vibe that you're walking into it for your money, career, fortune reading. Wish come true out here. I mean, what other confirmation do you need? This is beautiful. Wish come true. Your wish is being granted, but it may not come in the way you expected. No worries. It is just what you need. So the more you allow yourself to surrender, relax, know that you are deserving of what it is that you are working hard toward, and you are deserving of what you want. You open up more portals and opportunities and means for this blessing, this prosperity to come onto you. And then you have guidance out here. So there's a theme here. It says divine forces are showing you the way to go. You are discovering another piece of your destiny and your purpose in life. And I say that there's a theme here because there's a guidance card here. And in the future card, it says you are always supported by spirit. So this truly feels like spirit wants you to know in your money, career, fortune, life that you are being guided. You are not being left alone. The thing that you want has been deposited in you for a reason, and you are walking into a time of lightness, joy, prosperity, and abundance. Now, I cannot deny that there is a vibe out here that for some of you, you are moving into some type of position or career or opportunity where you can use your gifts to help heal people, to guide people. I mean, we do have psychic ability out here bringing prosperity. So for those of you who are writing about certain things, you're doing some type of healing work, you're in counseling, you are a clairvoyant, you are a psychic, you are a reader. If you are in some of these different types of fields, it feels like spirit wants you to know to go ahead and step into it. This purpose is really within you, and it's going to help create a prosperous life for you. And you are guided by spirit because how you are gifted in this way is directly by getting divine insight from spirit. That's beautiful. Thank you, God, angel, spirit guides. Freedom out here, Virgo, and it says you need to have more flexibility with your schedule and income. Being self-employed is ideal. Time off will help you get clear. Now, Virgo, for some of you, you might be thinking about retirement. You might be thinking about your retirement plan. You might be doing something where you're saving right now to prepare for a time where you're going to take a leap and move into something that feels more realistic for who you are and what it is that you want. But this idea of being free from maybe a traditional 9-to-5 or some type of contract or some way of earning money and living a life that has felt caging for you, it feels like it's time to move out of that, and spirit is guiding you at this time. Leaps of faith are possibly in your future. It's about that time to go ahead and start stepping into it. You might have an entrepreneurial project that you've been working on building, and it might be time to go ahead and test it in the market, and you are going to find that you're going to be successful in that. So let's get some tarot cards out here to refine this message and see what spirit wants you to know in terms of any advice, any blocks, anything to be mindful of on your journey, Virgo. Thank you, God, angel, spirit guides. If anyone is DMing you, messaging you, pretending to be me, Virgo, it is not. Please report and block them, all right? God, angel, spirit guides, help us understand a little bit more about how Virgo is showing up in their life, in their energy right now when it comes to their money, career, fortune. Who are they at this time? Thank you, God, angel, spirit guides. How are they showing up? What are they working through? What do you want us to know? Thank you, God, angel, spirit guides. Let's see here. For Virgo, please. Oh, thank you, God. That's good. Okay. All right. Okay. So here's the thing that feels like belonging, celebration to you. Feeling grounded, feeling complete, feeling like things begin to make sense. Seeing that the thing that you have been believing for, taking steps toward, is working out for you. This is the celebration, right? So it could also be that you are in a time of your life right now, Virgo, where you're celebrating some type of win with the people that you love. Could be recently that you have been working to get your new home, moving to a place where you feel a sense of belonging, a sense of community with people. So this definitely feels like anchoring foundation, but celebrating some type of milestone, especially with the people that you love, okay? Belonging is the vibe that I always get when I see the Four of Wands, but meeting some type of milestone for sure. Now you have the Queen of Pentacles out here, and this feels like this is a Capricorn kind of energy. For me as a reader, you're more of the King of Pentacles, but this still is showing up as you, the employed person, the person who's being a provider, taking care of the people in your home. Now, this is an interesting vibe that's coming up, and I'm going to take a little bit of a pivot, so stay with me, stay walking with me, Virgo. For some of you specifically, there's someone in your home. There is a significant other, there is a partner, it could be a child, it's someone in your home, someone that may be living with you or you're living with right now. And it's been a little bit challenging working around them, dealing with them, trusting them in your home. There could have been some deceit lately that you've been working through or that you found out. Again, it could be a significant other. You just kind of lying about things related to the money, the finances, how things are going. Maybe someone in the home taking from you and stealing from you. But this feels like you are aware of this because we have the Magician out here in reverse. This is casting, illusions here. Then you also have the Devil out here. So something that feels binding, controlling, fear-based, but also sometimes the devil just pops up when we feel like we're kind of in a dark energy. We're facing something that feels really hard and painful. And I do believe that you are aware of what this is because you also have Judgment out here. So things have been being pulled to the surface, called to the surface. It's become so real and so clear until you can't ignore whatever this is, Virgo. And so it's time for you to address it. This is some Scorpio energy here. We have a lot of Capricorn energy out here, Aries, and then we have some Gemini out here to name the signs if it helps you kind of refine and get a little bit clear about what this is related to or who. Could just be the energies of the cards here. But I do get this vibe though, Virgo, the reason why you're in this energy where Spirit is wanting you to know that you can have freedom from this or that you are moving into a time of prosperity is because whatever this has been, it's been rough, it's been tough. And Spirit does not want you to get lost in this circumstance, in this situation right now, because what you have been providing for your home, what you have been doing to support people in your family, in your home, your children, maybe your co-parent, your spouse, whatever you've been doing, it's been beautiful. You've been doing the right thing. Virgo, I know a little bit about you. We tend to be best friends a lot in life. I'm a Scorpio. You helped me get my life together. And what I know about Virgos is that you do give a lot. Very loving, very giving when you are able to give. And you do whatever it takes to show the people around you that you love them. Oftentimes when I think about the archetypes that people kind of show up in when they have their own undigested stuff, the rescuer shows up for a Virgo oftentimes when they're still learning about who they are, their boundaries and things like that. And it just feels like you're definitely doing your part to show up strong, being the provider, working really hard. And I'm also getting that for some of you, Virgo, there has been a time lately where you're thinking to yourself, like, I'm doing all of this to show up, make sure that the bills are paid, groceries are on the table, I'm giving money, I'm giving time, I'm giving resources, and it's time for me to think about my dreams. If this person can show up casting an illusion, stealing from me for their addictions or taking from me and lying and gambling the money or, whatever is happening here, if they can do that, and I'm trying to show up doing the best that I can, I have to really wake up to what my life really should be. And it just feels like right now Spirit is like, yes, like this is happening for a reason. It's time for you to step into your power and say, okay, I can put me first. That's a really hard thing for people to do. Virgo, for many of you that I'm speaking to, that can be a really hard thing for you to do. There may have been times in your life where like, no, I'm putting myself first, but to really put yourself first is a really frightening thing. You don't want to let anybody down, but it's time. It's definitely time. Okay. God, angel, spirit guides, for my lovely, lovely Virgo who I care about so much. Virgo, you don't want me to come out there and come for the people, okay? No. Keep me in the closet because I'll come out there and tell somebody what they need to do. No, I'm just kidding. I want you well. I do want you well. This is kind of serious because it means your happiness, your joy, your prosperity, your life purpose is what this feels like. God, angel, spirit guides, for my lovely Virgo, what advice do you have for them? What would you like for them to consider, to know, to help with their confidence, to help with their courage, to help them bring in strongly this new life, prosperity, to go into this new door, God, angel, spirit guides? What do you want my lovely Virgo here to know? Let's see here. Okay. Thank you, God, angel, spirit guides. Okay. Yeah, the change has to happen. Okay. More Capricorn energy. Okay. I don't know if that's showing up in your chart in a significant way. If there's someone around you who is in that Capricorn energy, or if it's just the energy of the cards relating to this really being about you doing whatever you have to do to ground yourself and build the life that you want. This is about community. There may be someone around you that can offer support that you can lean into, and you do a really wonderful job of helping each other build something. But change is here. There's something that's about to change if it hasn't already. The Tower is an incredibly spiritual card, because towers happen, and this is how I have made sense of it. This is what comes through for me when I see a tower. You know, we can sometimes feel very fearful of the unknown potential in the future, even if it's beautiful. And sometimes the ugly, scary stuff that we're living in that may be tied to the past is a little bit more comfortable. It's painful. It hurts. We don't like it, but we understand it. And if this season that we're in can feel so painful, I'd rather stay here because I don't know what the hell is coming up in the future. When we kind of get stuck in that, Spirit will create, you know, I don't want to say create, but we will literally be pushed into a change that literally is used to clear out the things that are keeping us stuck and blocked. So everything that's been happening, you know, the revealing of information, you know, everybody has to change around, do something a little bit different because this information is out, right? That literally is happening because it's time for you to go into your next phase of life, to come out of a karmic cycle perhaps and have the life that you want. You deserve collaboration, you deserve teamwork, right? Some of you are literally going to be feeling the nudge to talk to someone, to get some help from someone who might be in the field of spirituality counseling, maybe to get some financial help, you know, to pull in a trusted accountant to help you work some things out after what you've been through. And by you going through this tower, it's actually going to free you from the stress. It's going to free you from the pain and the worry. There's some type of pivot and hard change. It feels like it's related to a boundary that you're going to make, and it's going to actually help restore your foundation, your money, your resources. Is going to start bringing in the tools that you need to start restabilizing and building your finances the way that you want. Your money, your life, your material, your home, your car, all of the things that's kind of like that material energy for you that you value. Something is crashing down so that can be restored. The Three of Pentacles for me as a reader reminds me of growth and change. It's an expansion energy. Threes are expansion energy, sometimes painful, but sometimes, you know, beautiful. And the Three of Pentacles is one of those expansion and energy cards, the number 3 that we want to see. But there is change here. You got to let all of these pieces go ahead and fall down, but it is here to clear out the pain. It's here to clear out the challenges that you've been facing. All right, that is what I have for you, my lovely, lovely Virgo. I'm going to post on the screen my personal TikTok if you're interested in following. I talk about self-love stuff, how to work through dysfunction stuff, little messages here and there, some fun, silly stuff in there as well. So if you're interested, check it out. In the meantime, Virgo, I wish you well. Again, I love you, and I hope I get to see you next week. Take care. Bye.